Hi, Jessica here, Editor-in-Chief of Mother Earth Living magazine, and today I'm going to share with you some food ideas for making your own frozen convenience foods. It makes it much easier for us to make healthy, wholesome, home-cooked meals every night of the week when we have some of the ingredients that take a little bit longer to prepare already cooked and stashed in the freezer. So today I'm going to show you how to make some black beans that you can cook up and put in individual portions, have them in your freezer. I soaked these beans overnight. Soaking is optional. You can soak them for anywhere from 8 to 12 hours. It'll reduce your cooking time to about an hour. If you do not soak them, your cooking time is about 2 hours, so it's up to you. I soaked these to speed it up, and before you start with dried beans, you want to pour them out on a cookie sheet and go through them, and any beans that look shriveled up or wrinkled or broken, go ahead and pick those out and throw them away so we're left with only the good whole beans. So I have my beans here, a pound of beans in a pot, and now I've drained them and we're going to add fresh water, and you want to add water just enough to cover the beans by an inch or so. Okay, so we have our beans now covered by about an inch or so of water, and now we're going to add our aromatics. So we're going to use 1 whole yellow onion, about 1 head's worth of garlic cloves, and an orange. An orange is just going to add a citrus note that's going to brighten up the flavor of the beans and the sauce that we're going to have at the end. So first, it's just cut off the ends of your onion, cut it in half, and remove the skin, and we can just throw this in whole because we're just using it as an aromatic and we're going to take it out of the final recipe or out of the final dish. Toss that in. Then the orange, we're going to cut it in half first. I'm going to use my little juicer to juice each half. That's going to give, like I said, that really nice bright flavor. And after we've juiced it, we're also going to just toss in the whole orange because there's a lot of flavor there. And then we're going to put our garlic in. I generally just smash the garlic to get the paper off. And again, because we're going to take these out in the end, just throw them in there whole, that's fine. All right, so we have all of our aromatics in there. I'm just going to give this a quick stir to get everything all combined. And then we're going to cover it. We're going to put it on the stovetop over high heat, bring it to a boil. Once it's boiling, we're going to remove the lid. We're going to simmer it over low heat for 1 to 2 hours, depending whether you soaked your beans. And we are looking for a very nice creamy bean. We don't want it to be al dente where there's still a crunch to the bean. Okay, so our beans have come to a nice boil. We're going to go ahead and remove the lid. Turn it down to a simmer and just leave it for an hour or two until the beans are very soft. Okay, so we've had our beans cooking here for over an hour and they're very soft. So now what we're going to do is take out our aromatics. So fish out your orange halves, your large chunks of onion, and get all of that out of there. And once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and increase the heat a little bit. The reason we're doing this is that we want to create a thicker kind of gravy-like sauce. And so turn it up to maybe medium heat, somewhere around there, so that you get a good boil going. You're going to let it cook until your sauce becomes thick and gravy-like. And the only other thing we need to do is add salt to taste. This is a very large pot of beans, so you want to add quite a bit of salt. And once you're done with that, all you're going to do is let your beans cool completely to room temperature. Then you can package them in individual serving sizes. I find a pint canning jar or half pint canning jar works very well. Once you pull them out of the freezer, you can use them just as you might canned beans. You can put them straight into a dish. They're going to thaw very quickly. Run them under some hot water if you want to help get them out of the jar, and you'll be ready to go. You have healthy, homemade beans that are much better for you than a canned version and incredibly convenient.